What is up, everybody? We're live. It is UFC 271. The late night live will go through the entire card, and I'll also be taking the polls. So make sure to vote. Pretty exciting weekend, man. We got pay-per-view action on display. I'm excited to see what Adesanya and Whittaker 2 looks like. This is something that really interests me. How will the rematch look compared to that first fight? Because there was moments for Whittaker. We'll get super deep into the fight. I definitely want to hear what some of you guys have to say. Overall, UFC 271, I think it's bringing the heat, man. I like the card. I know there's been some complaints, people saying, man, it's not as stacked as I'd like it to be. It's a mid-level card. And honestly, I feel like you got to look deep here. There's great value in a lot of the fights. Betting side is going to be a blast. I'm hoping to come on heavy from an iffy week last week, but still some okay moments at the end of the day. Trying to come heavy, UFC 271. It's a pay-per-view event. I'm doing the fight companion. I'll be live for the entire card, so that should be a great time. I'll be taking your comments throughout the entire show today. Make sure to like. Let's get those likes pumping. Can't wait to get into it. I really want to hear what you guys think about these fights. You're going to take Whittaker. Either way, what a fight. I agree, man. It's going to be a scrap. Super exciting. What is going on, my man? Real Cat, how you doing? UFC 271 coming at us on Saturday. I feel like, I don't know, it's been not that long since I guess the last pay-per-view was just 3 weeks ago, right? Yeah, so not a long time since the last pay-per-view, but we're back with some fire, man. So let's get it. Let's go. Yeah, bro, I'm hyped as hell too. Dude, I'm ready to cash. I'm ready to make some real money. Let's go. I'm ready to take over this week. What is up, bro? What is up? Let's go. We're then I could jump into it in a minute. We'll let some people join. Taking a sip of the diet fucking Pepsi, ready to rock. Let's go, champ. Bro, I think Miles Johns was broken. He was broken by John Castaneda. He couldn't hurt him with the shots. He had a hard time getting inside, and he broke. He broke, bro. He broke. What is up, my brother? Keep out. How you doing today, bro? Great card. I agree, Jack. My man, I only have one question because I gotta go. What are your thoughts on Sean Strickland's post-fight scrum? You saw it. Honestly, bro, I did not look into it, and you're fine, bro. You can do that. It's all good. A couple times, it's just a mistake on your part. I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw a few moments. It was kind of funny. As far as the post-fight interview, I agree. His performance really was subpar from what you expect from what you expect from Sean Strickland. You want that entertainment. You want that pressure. But at the end of the day, man, he taps. He's a tapper. He's not a big knockout guy. He taps it up, bro. He taps it up. I'm hyped for Blood Diamond 2, man. Can he wrestle? That's the biggest question I think we're going to have to find out. Can he wrestle? Because if he can't stop a takedown in this spot, I see him running into real trouble, man. Already smashed that likes. Hey, I'm glad, bro. I'm glad. Hopefully everybody does the same. I want to start it off. So let's jump into the fights. Like, subscribe, share the video. You guys know the drill. Keep it locked in here at MMA Experts, and we'll jump to the first fight. I do got a little bit of graphics for you guys. Nothing too crazy, but we got a little something. We have the banner right there. I'm gonna put it up for the fights so you know which one we're talking about, especially for the people that are just randomly tuning in. At least they know the matchups that we're at. I think Blood Diamond's going to get exposed, or we're about to talk about this matchup in seconds here. I got the tapology that I will pull up right now, and we'll get into this. I also got to throw the polls out there. Don't let me forget, guys. If I forget a poll, send me a reminder. Say, listen, man, blow up the chat if you have to, if I'm holding back on the polls, because we definitely need it. All right, tapology. Let's get it up. Need UFC 271, man. What am I doing here? All right, let's go. Adesanya versus Whittaker. I was not super hyped for this fight until I started really looking into it, looking at the matchup, and I'm like, man, that first fight was kind of close. There's questions to be answered on both sides, and I want to see it. All right, let me make a poll for you guys so we can get that moving. Let me set this up right here. Blood Diamond versus Jeremiah Wells. I feel like the people might be on the Wells, or excuse me, on the Diamond side, just because the name alone sells fights, man. I get excited here in Blood Diamond. It's just such a badass name. All right, so I got the poll up. We'll get your votes in. Let's get it. Yeah, for sure. Title shot, bro. What's the fight of the night, bro? Shoot, I don't know yet, man. We'll get to that at the end. I'll look through it again, and then I'll give you my fight of the night towards the end here. All right, Jeremiah Wells versus Mike Mathetha, Blood Diamond. You know, everybody, and including myself, wants to pick Blood Diamond. I want to support Izzy's boy. I want to jump on the bandwagon. I want to say, yes, he's going to get it done. But I can't say that because MMA is a whole different game than kickboxing. Yes, has over 100 fights. That's a real thing, having 100 fights, but it's not mixed martial arts. He's 3-0 in MMA. He hasn't fought in almost 2 years in MMA. I believe he's been training hard. I'm expecting a decent skill set. On the feet, he will have opportunities. Now, Jeremiah Wells brings a serious punch. And in MMA gloves, if he touches your chin, he can do some real damage. But what he also brings is supreme explosiveness, heavy pressure. If he does get on top, I think he's going to beat up Blood Diamond. Jeremiah Wells, not a, primarily wrestler. He's usually looking to strike. I think he knows Blood Diamond's going to be a little bit one-dimensional. Diamond wants this fight on the feet all day. That's where he's going to do his best work. He's a hard guy to read striking. He's awkward. He moves weirdly. He's in, out. It's just an odd style, and we'll get to see it on display. I do hope we get some stand-up from Blood Diamond, even if the fight does eventually hit the floor. I want to see how he looks on the feet, but I feel like you're going to see Jeremiah Wells fight with a smart game plan, and he hits damn hard. I expect heavy ground and pound. I think we might be looking at a Jeremiah Wells TKO in the second round. Could potentially be on the floor. He could gas Blood Diamond out in the first, and then going into the second, let the hands fly, pressure, and stop Blood Diamond. I'm going Jeremiah Wells wins by KO. I have to jump on him. He's a pretty decent sized favorite, though. He's not a dog against Blood Diamond. There's not that much hype by the bookies on Blood Diamond, but the people definitely have some expectations, or at least me personally. I'm ready to see it. Now, the odds minus 220. For Blood Diamond, you're looking at about plus 200. I like Jeremiah Wells. I think he's going to win it, and I do like him to get it done by KO too. Obviously, the betting side of things will go deeper as the week goes on. As they drop every single line, I'll be able to fucking jump on everything. But right now, man, I personally am feeling the side of the experienced mixed martial artists. Experienced fighters have a serious edge over lesser experienced fighters in MMA. Yes, Blood Diamond has 100 fights. I get it. And it's awesome. He's a great striker. Standing up, Jeremiah Wells is in trouble potentially, but I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting Wells to mix in the wrestling. Looking at the poll, because I want to see what you guys are thinking here. Right now, we have Blood Diamond in the lead. That's interesting. So you guys are feeling like Blood Diamond's going to take Jeremiah Wells out. That's good to know, man. Can't trust fighters that have never wrestled. Bro, I'm saying, I'm with you 100%. Wrestling is such an important aspect in the game, and even if he's been working on it, I don't see it at the level of Wells, who's got a good amount of MMA experience. 9-2-1, has trained with Paul Felder. He can fight. What's up, man? What's up? What is up, dude? Yeah, he does train with Adesanya, man. That's a note. Wells KO or sub, violence, 2 best spots for the opening. Yeah, I think so. Maybe Blood Diamond has moments, but eventually gas out and might get finished. I see him getting finished. Yeah, I'm with you on the finish side, bro. I think he gets stopped. Doesn't mean nothing because he trains Adesanya. It doesn't make him Adesanya. Right. I agree. It doesn't make him Adesanya. He sees the highest levels of guys. I mean, you think about that gym. You got Dan Hooker, Volkanovski. He has greatness around him for sure. And I believe he could perform. But I really just don't see a 3-0 guy beating Jeremiah Wells at this point, regardless of the kickboxing background. You look, when Giga Chikadze early in his career made the transition, he lost to Austin Springer. He lost to subpar fighters. He had a hard time, even in the UFC level, versus like a Jamal Emmers. Fighters need time in MMA. In the cage is a different game than the ring. I got to give it up to Jeremiah Wells. I'm picking him to win. Yeah, it just gives them the insight. You do have a point on that. Let me see where the poll is sitting at right now. I will close the poll down. We are sitting on the side of Blood Diamond by just a bit. You guys are on the Blood Diamond side. So get your final votes in before I shut the poll down. If you want your voice to be heard, the Blood Diamond side may be the official people's pick, which definitely something to note. Yeah, he did get smoked to fight, and he was only 3-0. And Kennedy Zachuku is not all that high level, though I expect things out of Ulberg. He's got a lot of skills. He's just got to not go crazy and kill the gas tank early. That was his biggest issue in that fight. All right, I'm going to shut the poll now, and we'll see where it officially sits. Let's see right now. The official poll for Jeremiah Wells and Blood Diamond. 50-50. You guys got it even Stevens. Wow. Okay. That's good to see. I'm glad that it's not too strong towards the Blood Diamond side. Maybe an underdog for some of you. Personally, I'm going to pick my man Wells to get it done. Got to shout out Blood Diamond, though. Fucking savage name. But I really don't think he's going to get the W in this matchup, man. I think Wells wins this one. I agree with you, bro. Yeah, the Wells side is definitely a little bit tempting now. Okay, we're going to jump to the next fight of the night. Douglas Silva de Andrade and Sergey Morozov. Let's go to this matchup. I'll throw the poll up in just a moment. All right, let me get this poll typed out for you guys so you can get those votes in. Andrade versus Morozov. Sergey Morozov. All right, poll is up for the people. Make sure to vote. Let it in. I want to find out what you guys got. All right, so my take on this fight is Morozov needs to respect the power coming at him for sure of Douglas Silva de Andrade. Morozov should have a technical advantage striking. I think he moves better. He's a little bit slicker. Definitely wrestling edge, though Andrade is very strong. He's jacked. I mean, for a guy at 135, he's built like an absolute freight train. I think he's, in the fight. Certainly, if he lands on that chin, he could do some real damage. But I feel like Morozov will come with an intelligent game. I think on the feet, he has a more diverse stand-up skill set, more attacks. His kicks are faster, hands are faster, but he doesn't have the same power. Andrade will come in with heavy hooks. He's not like John Lineker, but like he has that type of frame and type of power for a guy at 135, just not on that same high level. For that reason, I really think Morozov can do his thing. And I think he's probably going to win a hard-fought decision, but I do understand people thinking Andrade has a legit knockout chance here because he does. He does. He definitely does. Now, looking at the lines for this matchup, the pure betting side, Andrade plus 180, Morozov minus 200. I got to go with the minus 200 favorite. He's not like super heavy with Morozov. And I guess I'll note Andrade is a live dog. If he lands, it's going to be real. He could do damage for sure. But I just feel like he's going to have a hard time dealing with the movement, the speed, kickboxing skill set of Morozov. Of course, both guys bantamweights. There'll be speed on both sides, but I expect Morozov to lead the dance getting this one done. Let me see where the people are sitting at on this one. Currently, your polls are all over the Morozov side, and it's not close. It's 90% to 10%, which, you know what? Understandable in this fight. Let's see what's going on in the live chat. All I'm worried about is, does Wells keep his hands high enough? It could be a realistic concern if he gets touched up. I agree. Love Morozov in the spot. Super confident. I like that. Yeah, Douglas is exciting, and Morozov looks nice, man. Morozov should be able to control it, get numerous takedowns if needed. Yeah, I think he definitely can land some takedowns. I think that's a difference maker is the wrestling threat. Not to remember Morozov, they have a good stand-up. Yeah, he definitely can strike, man. I think he's got a clear-cut speed edge and even a more technical kickboxing style than his opponent, Andrade. Morozov round 3 or by a decision would be a great spot to get some nice value. Definitely a solid prop. I like Morozov decision. I'm right there. That is my official pick too. Yeah, the stand-up game is good. He can mix in the stand-up and wrestling at a high level. And I think that's going to give a lot of issue to the Andrade side. Officially, the poll, you guys are all over Morozov, and it's not even competitive. Huge difference here. Huge difference. Yo, what is up, my brother? How you doing, Q Money? Yeah, for anybody that just popped in, make sure to smash that like button. Show some love to your boy. Show some love to the channel. If you're new, subscribe. And make sure to vote. Make sure to vote in the polls, man. I want your voices heard because I want to know what the people are thinking in these matchups. The first one is a 50-50. This one seems strong towards Morozov. I am about to close this poll here. It's right now just insanely wide on the Morozov side. Like there's not even a competitive edge in this one. As I close this poll, let's see what it's officially looking at. It's wide, 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 wide. 88% to 11%. Bro, the math never works with YouTube, by the way, because that's 12%, but still insane, man. Super wide. Yeah, man. Smash that like button. Make sure to. Thank you, bro. Much love. Morozov decision. I'm with you right there. Love your videos, top 10. What do you say, Morozov? I say Morozov wins by a decision, man, and I appreciate that compliment, man. I'm glad you're here supporting, man. Much love, my brother. Thoughts on Allen versus Hooker? So looking at this fight, I really feel like Hooker is going to get taken down, and I'm concerned about him on his backside. Granted, this is a very early prediction, pre-film study. I'm picking Allen. Pick subject to change. Also, fighters dropping in weight as they get older doesn't always tend to be the best move, though Jose Aldo has proved everyone wrong on that sentiment. So definitely viable that you're going to see Dan Hooker make a run down at 145, but I could also see him losing too. Morozov decision side for sure, man. That's what I'm liking. I like Morozov. Good first couple of fights. We'll jump to the next one as we officially look at the poll. Once again, 82%, or excuse me, 88% to 12%. The people are on the Morozov side, as am I. Jacob Malkoun versus AJ Dobson. Let me throw the poll out there. We'll get your votes in here. Dobson versus Malkoun. Malkoun. I believe I spelled it properly, man. We gotta make sure though. Malkoun. Yep, that's him, man. We're locked and loaded. Get your votes in. Let's see where you guys are at, because I am very curious. Let me get the Tapology up. So the poll should be there. Make sure to vote. Let's talk this matchup. Jacob Malkoun, AJ Dobson. So size advantage, height, and reach favors the Dobson side. Punching power favors the Dobson side. The question mark is, what will Dobson do if he gets taken down, put on his backside? Malkoun showed a very solid wrestling game. He went out there and controlled Abdul Razak Al Hassan for 3 rounds on the floor, mixing in the wrestling, which was a style that I wasn't necessarily super prepared for from Malkoun, but he has the wrestling tools to be able to do that. Dobson needs to defend the takedown. I feel like Dobson will. I don't see Malkoun as like a super high-level wrestler in the division, though he's a tricky MMA wrestler for certain. I think Dobson can find that chin. Phil Hawes knocked out Malkoun. Granted, I'm not saying AJ Dobson is Phil Hawes, but he does hit hard, and he likes to bang. There's definitely a possibility Malkoun catches him out of position and lands takedowns, because Dobson will wing shots and definitely look for the KO. I mean, you go to that Contender Series fight, it was chaos. Granted, he was looking to look extremely impressive. Expect a bit more of a poised version of AJ Dobson here. I'll pick AJ Dobson. I got him to win. I'm thinking him win by a TKO or knockout. Thinking first or second round too. I'm on the Dobson side. As far as the lines for Dobson, very close. The odds are now pick'ems. You're looking at about minus 105 Dobson, about plus 110 the Malkoun side at absolute best value. I like Dobson for the W. We'll ride with him. The people's picks here. Let me see what you guys have. Right now, we have Dobson way out in the lead for the people, which is understandable, man. I'll leave the poll open for a bit longer for sure. I'm going to run through some of the live comments. YouTube always use the plus minus percentage. Yeah, man, they have it off just a smidge, man. AJ, what's up, bro? What's up? Malkoun was impressive last time out. I agree with that. I do agree with that. He definitely showed improvements in his game. I'm expecting, bro, AJ Dobson. AJ Dobson. Dobson a brutal KO first round. I like it. I like it. I like the confidence. AJ all the way, boy. He's got hands and he can move pretty nice. I'm just worried about him to take it down. Yeah, that's the biggest concern, right? It's going to be, is AJ Dobson competent to stop Malkoun's wrestling? I don't see Malkoun as a beast of a wrestler. We don't know enough about Dobson at the higher levels in his wrestling. That's the biggest question mark. His takedown defense is a question mark. I believe he's going to pass the test on Saturday. I'm going AJ Dobson KO. AJ KO, Jacob a decision. Yeah, I agree, bro, because realistically, if Jacob Malkoun wins, it's going to be grinding style. I think that's going to be his go-to, and I expect takedown attempts. Dobson looked pretty good in his first Contender Series fight going to the floor. Yeah, he did look good from what I saw. So I feel like he's got a competent ground game. I'm not concerned there. Dude, tell me about it. I'm so hyped for the Contender Series, man. It's always a blast. AJ catch me big for an underdog in the Contender Series. Got to roll with my boy till he fails. We hope for another first round domination. 100% possible, bro. I'm picking him to win. I'm on the Dobson side. We're Team Dobson over here. Let's see officially where the people have this one for this AJ Dobson, Jacob Malkoun matchup. All right, so the official poll, as I close it, leans the Dobson side by a fair amount, 75%, 25%. We'll close it now. We'll see if it changes in the meantime. We'll find out. We will find out. Officially, poll coming in. Right now, the poll just landed 75%. Yeah, 75%. Is Malkoun a training partner of Robert Whittaker? Yes, he is. So obviously he's training with the Savage and Robert Whittaker. He could potentially be pretty good, but I'm still riding the Dobson side. Yeah, Dobson for sure, man. He's Whittaker's boy, but he ain't our boy here. But I gotta say, I like AJ Dobson's style too. And I feel like that's a sellable style. If he can keep knocking dudes out, I think we're looking at AJ Dobson as a fun guy to watch, man. How old is AJ Dobson? 30 years old. That's his fighting prime. 6-0. If he can beat Malkoun here, get some things running, I'm very excited for the future for AJ Dobson. I have him getting it done. He's going to beat Jacob Malkoun. And let's jump to the next fight of the night. Let me pull it up here. All right, we got Carlos Ulberg and Fabio Cherant. Let me pull it on the banner here. So Carlos Ulberg versus Fabio Cherant, our fourth fight of the night. I'll throw the poll in the chat and let's get it. This is actually a good striker's delight here. Ulberg. Cherant. All right, the poll about to be dropped. You'll see it there. Give me your votes. I want to know what side you guys are on. So let's look at this fight. AJ Dobson beats Jacob Malkoun, man. Well, I'm still on the last Tapology page, man. I'm off the game there. Carlos Ulberg, Fabio Cherant. This matchup is really striker versus striker. It's more precise striking, I think, on the Ulberg side. Fabio Cherant looks really good for his level, though. He hasn't been training martial arts like all that long. He's got himself 10 pro fights. Big experience advantage in the pro ranks. Granted, I think Ulberg still has some really talented striking skills. I think the kickboxing will be on display here. Cherant, tricky southpaw, though, has been destroyed in his previous 2 UFC matchups. Quick knockout loss, or I guess not super quick, but a knockout loss to William Knight. Before that, Alonzo Menfield quickly tapped him out with the St. Preux choke. Locked that up. Carlos, I feel like mixes the punches and kicks really well together. I mean, you look at that Kennedy Zachuku fight. You know, of course, he gassed out and he lost. You look at the early parts of the first round, this guy looked like an absolute phenom. I think he's still somebody to watch. I'm expecting a more patient game. He got the, the jitters out of him. That first fight in the UFC, that's a nerve-wracking thing beyond, just a normal fist fight. Ulberg gassed a little bit, went too hard for the stoppage. Kennedy Zachuku's an experienced guy. Fabio Cherant is not at that same level. I think Carlos Ulberg can put Cherant out. I'm going Ulberg by KO. I think Fabio Cherant has a chance here for certain, especially if Ulberg fights with a similar game plan to last time where he lets it all out in the first round. And then he can't get the stoppage. Cherant's still there. Then I see Cherant working his game. Don't be too shocked if Cherant surprises us attempting takedowns, but I feel like Ulberg will find a way to defend. I like Carlos Ulberg for the win. The line on this one favors Ulberg strongly, minus 225 to plus 220. I'm on the Ulberg side. The polls are heavy on Ulberg. You guys are all over him here. Strong Ulberg support by the people. Looking at the comments, let's pull them up live here. Am I crazy to parlay Dobson, O'Neal, and Adesanya? I don't think you're necessarily crazy, but a little bit wide lines, especially on that O'Neal fight. They should. I think Derek Lewis can pull it off, man. Yeah, there's a possibility for sure. We'll get into that fight in a little bit. Even though his cardio is questionable, I think he's enough power to take Fabio out. Certainly. He just can't look for the knockout. He has to let it happen. Yeah, it's going to be good plus money. Ulberg, first round KO. He's going to bounce back second time out. A much easier matchup. I think that he definitely should win. Cherant, you think has a suspect chin? He got knocked out by William Knight, though. Knight hits hard. Yeah, exactly. Definitely possible, man. He landed 120 strikes in that first loss. He looked good. He's going to murder Cherant. I definitely think he's going to win. Cherant needs to get the fight to the ground, but he never goes for takedowns. He's very new in the MMA game, guys. He hasn't been training all that long. He's just very talented. Bet the fight doesn't go to distance for a safer bet. There's value there for sure. Yeah, you're on Ulberg. I'm with you. At worst, brutal KO, most likely first. I think he wins, man. I think he wins. Ulberg, is by KO. They actually have no, they don't have the line available. They got me excited. But fight ends inside the distance is minus 305 for that one. So everybody's thinking, hey, that fight's gonna end. It's gonna be a quick sweepstakes, a quick knockout, a little beatdown, little beatdown. Ulberg is strong with the people, guys. I am gonna close this poll out now, and I'll give you the official read for where it's sitting at, so we know where the people's picks lie. All right, 77% on the Ulberg side. So 100% makes sense because I am too. And his striking looked phenomenal. Outside of him, ended up losing that fight. Need to rewatch the night fight? Yeah, go back. It's on ESPN Plus, bro. You'll find it. Ulberg, Glenn, first round KO. Yeah, I like KO. I like KO. We're gonna get some cash, my brother. If T wins, you doing a shoey with them? Dude, I would like to see us hit 115 likes on the live fight companion before the co-main event. That's my goal, really. I want to see that 115 before the co-main. That would be sweet. We get that shoey down before Tuivasa fights. Win, lose, or draw. That's a win for me, man. I like Tuivasa. I'm a fan of Derek Lewis, so it's one of those tough ones, man. May the best man win. Do I think this is a violent card? It is more stacked than 270 for certain, bro. I'm ready to dish out the money for it, and it is what it is. I'll take the loss financially, with the pay for the pay-per-view, and I'll give you guys some good entertainment with the fight companion. I can't wait for that fight companion. All right, let's keep on running up the card. I will get to the next matchup. First, I'm going to pull the Tapology page up for this next one so we have it set. It is Alexander Hernandez, Renato Moicano. This is a good matchup in the lightweight division. I'll throw the poll in the live chat. Get your votes in. Moicano versus Hernandez. All right. Get your official votes, guys. Let us know what side you're on because the people's picks are definitely valuable, man. We've had some money weeks where the people are going like near undefeated. So you guys are the real Mystic Max. Get your votes in so we know. Now let's talk about this fight. Alexander Hernandez versus Renato Moicano. So when I look at this matchup, I think that it's who can implement their game better. I do feel like Moicano can compete okay on the feet with Hernandez. Hernandez does have like that swarming power. He'll overwhelm you, look for the kill, throw heavy shots. He'll throw combos against the cage. But I think Moicano is going to be able to read that style. Fiziev was able to knock him out, and he's also lost by KO down to featherweight, but different stylistic matchups. If Moicano can drag this fight to the floor, he should be able to grind on Hernandez and look for submissions. Moicano's jiu-jitsu is his bread and butter. That's his best aspect, I really feel, of his game. He has an okay Muay Thai style, though. Alexander Hernandez on the opposite side, more of a striker. Takedown defense is still there. It's not going to be easy for Moicano to get a hold of him, so viable live dog, right? I think that Alexander Hernandez is a live dog that people are going to be looking at, and I don't shame him for it at all. That being said, I still really like the Moicano side with his jiu-jitsu. The question mark is, can he get this kid to the floor? The live betting is very valuable in this fight. If you see Moicano not struggling to get this fight on the mat, it's going to be his game. I could see him locking up a submission against Alexander Hernandez. If he can't, I could see Hernandez giving him real problems on the feet. We'll find out on fight night. Should be a damn good one. I'm picking the Moicano side. As far as the live lines, I got to see where you guys are at. Wow, the live lines are definitely on the opposite side of me. Now, looking at the odds, Alexander Hernandez plus 150, Renato Moicano minus 165. I'll be honest, I understand why the people are leaning the Hernandez side. I may have to do a people's dog bet because everybody's jumping on them. So get your votes in because I want to know where you guys are at here. Let me pull up the live chat here. Yeah, hit that like, guys. Make sure to smash it. Lots of violence. Alex, if he doesn't hold back, he may, bro. He may. I'll be honest. I don't like to sleep on Alex Hernandez. This is one. Maybe I'll grab popcorn and enjoy the kind of fight. Totally fair, bro. Definitely. He is a dog. So if your dog are passing it, maybe you're on the Hernandez side. Yeah, I could see some real violence there. Under and fight doesn't go distance. Yeah, I do see a stoppage. Hernandez KO or Moicano's decision. I definitely could see it. I wouldn't be like supremely shocked if Moicano could somehow lock up a sub, though. He's a long guy. He's got nasty jiu-jitsu. Hernandez hasn't fought a guy like him just yet. You think Moicano can knock him out? Okay, okay. You think Hernandez first round KO? Wow, my brother, you're jumping on the Hernandez side heavy. You're falling into the hype of him. I think Moicano has the tools still, bro. I do see Hernandez with a KO here. I totally get it. It's totally fair. I can't trust his chin, but this fight is at 155, so maybe it'll be different. I'm saying I'm gonna agree with you. He's definitely been knocked out a few times, man. I am not gonna be throwing a ton at this matchup. I will say it might even be more so dog or pass because of those chin questions. Maybe you prop it up over unders. I think are the more viable option for this matchup. How for me, Ernest got stuck by Trinaldo and Tiago. People forget. Did he get stopped by Trinaldo? No, he beat him by a decision, but I believe what was it controversial? I can't remember that fight, to be honest with you, off the top of my head, but I do remember seeing it years ago now. Yeah, I don't blame you for not stressing here, my man. No need to stress. This is a lower weight class than what Hernandez has been used to. No, this is his weight class, 155. Moicano's moving up to 55. He actually did. I think this will be his fourth fight at 55 consistently now. And I look forward to seeing it because he seems like he's got a good skill set for 55. 45, he has the build, but he doesn't have the durability, it seems, towards like the upper echelon of the weight class. All right, the poll officially, I will be closing it out. Let's see where it lands here. What is the poll going to officially sit at? Let's find out. Poll incoming very shortly. Let's see when we find it. Here we go. 61% on the Alexander Hernandez side. I am against you guys in this one, but I understand why you guys are on that side. It's fair. Totally fair. I'm against you, but it's totally fair. Yep, 155, bro. Outstruck. I got what you mean. Hernandez is overrated, you think? I guess we'll find out on fight day, bro. What is up, bro? What is up? Hope you're doing well. Guys, smash that like button. We're going to keep running up this card. Of course, I will be throwing the polls out in the live chat for each and every fight. So make sure to give me a vote and let's see where you guys are at for these spots. This matchup coming up that we're talking about, Lawrence versus Martinez, I'm very excited for. Martinez, here we go. Right, the poll is out. Get your votes in. And let me talk about Ronnie Lawrence versus Mana Martinez here. I really feel like Lawrence is getting hyped a lot. You know, people have said he's a real special prospect, and I get it. I mean, the way he mixes in his wrestling without a wrestling background, this guy's like a young GSP. Not necessarily like give him the real deal comparison to GSP, but it's impressive for a guy not coming from a base of wrestling to develop really nasty MMA wrestling. Look good out there, like not competing in amateur wrestling and then developing MMA wrestling. I'm impressed. Mano Martinez is dangerous with the hands, though. You can't doubt this guy. He's got good kicks. He mixes everything together well. He's a well-rounded fighter. He was on the Contender Series, took a bad loss to Draco, but has turned up since then. He won his debut by Guido Canetti. Tough split decision. Granted, Canetti, 40-ish years of age. He's now getting thrown to the young assassin, Ronnie Lawrence. I feel like Lawrence's athleticism is a factor. I think striking Lawrence is there with him, if not better and faster than Mano Martinez. I could see Mana getting hurt on the feet here. But the biggest thing is the takedowns. Lawrence can chain them together at a very high rate. I don't think Martinez is in for a good night. I'll predict Lawrence to win a decision. I feel like control on the ground, consistent takedowns, and a clear-cut striking edge. This is the Ronnie Lawrence fight for me. I'm on him here. Now, looking towards the betting side, it's strong towards Lawrence. Minus 275, plus 255. I'll take the bigger favorite, though, in Ronnie Lawrence to win. I'm picking him here. I think he can beat Mano Martinez. Let's see where the people are at. Yeah, people are on the side of Lawrence all day long, which, you know what? Not a surprise at all, man. Not a surprise at all. Let me see what the live chat is talking about here. Let's see where they are at, man. His wrestling is special, but he needs more than that. He's got a decent striking game. I like the stand-up. You guys don't like the stand-up? I like the stand-up. Enjoy that one, man. You feel Martinez gets it done? Okay, okay. Lawrence all day. Money needs time to groom. He's still young. Lawrence is more ready at this moment. Agreed. Yeah, make sure to hit that like, guys. Show some support, man. Thank you, brother. 50-50, you can't choose. I'm choosing the Lawrence side, man, but I get it. You think he needs the takedowns? He's not going to have a chance in the stand-up? Okay. He does flow. He flows at a high level, man. He flows at a high level for a young guy. Going for the Mexicano. Lawrence will take him down a few points and win by decision. Yeah, that's what's up. What is up, bro? What is up? I could see Lawrence finishing Mana. I could too. Yeah, he's got a more complete game at this point, man. And I got to go with the more complete fighter. Makes the most sense here. I am with you guys. We are on the Ronnie Lawrence side together, which does make me glad. I'm not seeing madness here with this matchup. I'm going to close out the poll, and I'll give you guys the official vote. I'll also set up the Tapology for this next one. I'm excited as hell for the next fight coming up. We'll get into it in a moment. All right, poll officially 66% of the people are on the side of Ronnie Lawrence in this fight with Mana Martinez, as am I. So makes sense. Makes sense. I think that I'm not seeing stars with this one. It's not a crazy misread. It's an understandable read for me here. Then that's good to know. Ronnie Lawrence, expect a diverse game. Expect him to put it on display. I'm expecting a win. Let's go for Ronnie Lawrence. Let's also set up the poll for this next matchup as I bring it up. The next one, William Knight versus Maxim Grishin. You know, this fight is one that I am a bit torn on. I feel like I like the Knight power side, and I think it's real. But I also think Grishin could lean on him, wear him down, and pull off a decision. Can Knight land the bomb? That's a big question because if he can, I'm not necessarily going to just like say, oh, it's definitely going to knock him out if he touches him, but he'll make Grishin respect him. Okay, now this guy hits damn hard. I'm not going to press forward too quickly. Granted, size differential here between the height, 5'10 to 6'3. Absolute raw power advantage, though, leans Knight's side. This guy is a freak of freaks, built like a semi truck in the light heavyweight division, has legit knockout power. Grishin's got that tall, upright, kind of Russian European style of stand up. He's going to look for right hands. He'll clinch up and he'll wear on opponents, as I mentioned. Now, Knight on the opposite side, physically strong guy, as I said. He's a powerhouse. Not as, I guess, pure technically sound, but he's pretty decent with his striking game, real heavy handed. And when you have power like he does, you don't need to be like supremely technical. You find a way inside, you find a way to land a big shot, and you do serious damage. Knight's shown a lot of improvement since his Contender Series day to now coming over to the UFC. I've seen it with my eyes. I watched that Contender Series fight. I broke down that Contender Series fight. I remember seeing him building his way up. And to see where he's come, I'm impressed, man. He's got one loss. I believe that was Dawoon Jung. Yeah, he lost that fight by a decision. So you look at this matchup, how much better has he gotten since that time? Because this is a similar type of test. Beating Alonzo Menfield's a big win in the cap, and Menfield is a guy that matches up well against certain guys in the weight class, and others he matches up terribly. Knight was a hard fight for him. I'm going to pick the William Knight side. He might get the knockout. He might win a decision, but he also might get grinded out, and Grishin might end up getting it done. But I like the power, man. I think the power is real, and I think Grishin is hittable. Minus 155 Grishin, plus 155 Knight. Knight for the win, guys. We're on the Knight side. The people are with me in this one. Let me pull up the chat here. Let's see. What is up, fam? What is up, my man? How you doing? Good to see you here. Knight has been looking better lately, and he's way more active than Grishin. Yeah, I agree. He's on a win streak as well. Momentum in his favor. Grishin, he's a lanky, rangy, experienced Russian, but not like a absolute savage grappling Russian. Brunson, Morozov, plus 415. To win 15-6. Rick's pick. All right, Rick Sanchez. All right, that's the Rick's. The Rick's parlay is here. I expect those every week from you, Rick. That's the Rick parlay. If you guys are looking for Rick Sanchez, man, I don't know if it's the real Rick Sanchez or not. If it is, though, you might want to take that advice. Knight's cardio ain't suspect. He looked good recently. Yeah, he's looked improved, man, and he went long, man. I'm with you, bro. I'm on the live dog side. I have to jump on the dog Knight. I'm with you all day. Super live, bro. Brutal KO. I like it, bro. I like it. I like the Mystic Max style picks from you, homie. Does Grishin known for head or leg kicks at all? Not like exclusively. I mean, obviously he has the ability to throw them, but he's not chopping you down like Edson Barboza type shit. He's got an okay stand-up game. He wears on opponents. He's a decent fighter. I feel like Knight has more X factors, and that's why I'm all over the Knight side. All right, let's see where the people are at here. Right now, Knight leading the way with the polls heavily, so I'm not seeing crazy stuff. I am going to close this poll out, and I'll give you the official read for this matchup. For this damn packed card, there's so many fights on this card. They got a 15 fight card for us. That's nuts, right? I love seeing 15 fight cards. Oh man, we're gonna have a long stream. We're gonna be there for a while. 83% on the Knight side, as am I. I like it. I'm glad to see it. And I will throw up the poll for the next fight. Then I'll also bring up the graphic on the screen there. This is a fight that I have broken down several times in the past. We've had cancellations, and now we finally are going to find out what happens between these two. Alex Perez versus Matt Schnell. Man, I feel like Alex Perez is like an easy out the gate pick here. It's hard for me to go against him. I think he just has way more tools than Matt Schnell. I think that he's a more powerful striker, certainly. Schnell, rangy, quick guy, down to scrap, but Perez hits harder. Perez chops the legs better. Perez wrestles better. At the end of the day, Perez got caught up in that guillotine by Figueiredo, tapped early, but I think he's better than that performance. I think Alex Perez is a viable contender. He is still dangerous, explosive, young guy, 29. Are you kidding me? He's got a lot of time. Right now is, I believe, his true supreme prime. Expect kicks on display. I think the stand-up game will be there, but it'll also threaten some takedowns. Schnell he's a quick striker, a little bit lanky for the weight class, does have a 4.5-inch reach advantage. Don't think it's going to be like super put to use here. It's not like he's working jab and dancing around his opponents all night long. He'll mix it up inside. Sometimes he does this weird like left-right feint thing with his hands up. Schnell definitely has a unique flow to him. I could see him getting caught by Perez here and knocked out. I feel like Perez in his mind says, I've been out for a long time. My hype is shit right now. There's no hype on Perez after he had a lot going into the Figueiredo fight. Even as a dog, he still was a savage known guy, top of the weight class. I think he needs to bounce back with a vengeance. I predict that he will bounce back with a vengeance. I'm going knockout win. I think Perez is on a sleep Schnell. I'm thinking second or third round as well. Looking towards the bets, looking at the odds right here. Perez, big favorite, minus 370. Schnell on the opposite side, plus 325. I'm all over Alex Perez win, and I do predict him to win by a knockout. I'm leaning that knockout side, guys. I just have an urge, a feeling. I don't know, a little something's telling me he might knock him out here. Let me see what's up with the live chat. Is Grishin known for the leg kick? Yeah, I already answered that one. Yeah, he's not a huge kicker. What is UFC stats for Grishin's defense? His punch defense, you want me to pull up? I'll pull up UFC stats. I got you, bro. Let me find that out for you. We got the stats up. I've got everything coming through on this episode. Let's see. Grishin. I'll pull up this last matchup just so I can give you that. Defense is at 56% with his striking. Strikes absorbed per minute is 2.33. So definitely not getting hit with a ton of punches. At least not too much through his career. Any predictions for 272 co-main? I'm going, so I need hope. Give me the co-main, because off the top of my head, I can't think of it. Give me the co-main, bro. You got to remind me, man. Main event Perez. I like Perez, bro. Long-time sub, salute from Florida. Hey, right back at you, saluting from Florida as well. Much love, man. Appreciate the OGs, man. It's good to see you're still kicking it with me, man. So I really appreciate that, bro. Especially if you've been here from the early days. You've seen the channel go from just me with my computer camera and my audio sounding all staticky to the show that we've developed today, man. So much appreciation, bro. Much love. Thank you so much, man. And shout out to you. Let's hope this fight even sticks, knowing how Shell could barely make 25. Yeah, he definitely could get stopped at 25, I think, too, man. I think he could get hurt at 25. Co-main is Barboza Mitchell now. Is Wasson. What do you think they'll make? I think that's going to be the co-main, probably. I don't know. I can't think of what else. I mean, I agree, though. That's a feature bout of the night. That's not really a pay-per-view co-main. I think that if you give me you want an early prediction on that one, I might be jumping on the Mitchell side, to be honest, with the grappling. I feel like Barboza could be threatened. I don't know. Torn on that one, not official pick. I got to sit down and study that fight and really come up with an intelligent pick. But right now, early leaning, yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that side of the Mitchell side. Looking towards the poll, I want to see where you guys have it. Let's see officially. I will close it out now for this Perez versus Schnell matchup. Where is the poll? 85% of you are on the side of Alex Perez. Very understandable. I am on it as well. It's hard to pick Schnell as an underdog. So, yeah, big agreement here. This next one is going to be ladies going after it. Let me throw the poll in there so we can get the picks out. O'Neal versus Modafferi. Actually, Roxanne's final fight, officially final fight. The last time they will go, she will go to battle. I guess, we're going to see O'Neal for a while. She's still a young prospect to watch. Roxanne Modafferi versus Casey O'Neal. So it's really hard for me to pick Roxy at this point. She's nearly 40 years of age. The stand-up game has just never been her forte, but on the ground, Roxy does work. She's an absolute savage there. She's awkward with the striking, but has her own unique flow to it. Casey O'Neal, tricky with her top pressure and control, can definitely grind out a win here. She's a younger girl, definitely has a little bit of a kickboxing advantage. I can see her getting strikes off, but I can't fully count Roxy out. Like, I understand why people are on the betting side of Roxanne Modafferi. She's a legend of the game. She's been around forever. And, for her to win her final fight would be what's best. She can retire, and ride off into the sunset on that horse. God bless. But I really feel like Casey O'Neal will be too much for her. I think at this point, O'Neal's wrestling is a problem for Modafferi in her top pressure. Yes, Modafferi from the bottom can throw up sub attempts, but I think O'Neal stifles them, man. It's very hard to pick against a young prospect in Casey O'Neal here. If Roxanne Modafferi could do it, I think that's just the most Roxanne way to end her career. So I might even be hoping for it. If you're on the betting side, your dog are passing it because playing O'Neal has like no value here. Plus 325 Modafferi, minus 360 for Casey O'Neal. I'm riding with O'Neal, but the betting side, you kind of got to go Roxy. You got to lean the Roxy side, man. It's crazy to fucking bet minus 400. That's insane. That's way too much. What are the odds of Perez Schnell? Officially minus 370 to plus 325. The favorite, obviously, is Perez. Haqparast Balcos, this is minus 160. What you thinking, bro? Yeah, I agree with that. I actually like that. We'll get into that in a moment. Feel like Perez O'Neal is a quick parlay. Definitely possible, man. But odds are wide, bro. And those big odds can sometimes knock you out. 1-800-GAMBLER. Give him a call, man. Perez minus 400. Schnell plus 300. Yeah, widespread. Over 1.5. I think over 1.5 here. Yeah, 100%. Over 1.5. You want the odds for that? I'll pull them up if they're available. Let's see. Yeah, they are available. I got over 2.5. Over 2.5 minus 195. Guessing over 1.5 might be minus 300, something like that for this Casey O'Neal Roxanne Modafferi fight. I do think it goes the over though for sure. I think it's a low likelihood that we see O'Neal go and beat up Roxanne and stop her, but I do think she beats her here. Some value on the Modafferi side would be like considering, oh, this is her last fight, the last one she ever does. There's gonna be some excitement there. Something's got to be there. Zabit on 272. I don't believe he is, bro. Is Zabit Magomed Sharipov fighting on 272? I don't think he is, my brother. I don't think he has an official comeback unless I somehow missed it. I don't think so though, bro. I checked the news multiple times a day. I'm pretty sure that there's no fight for him just yet. Ooh, thoughts on the Bobby Green fight? Well, you're in luck. I'm about to go deep into it in just a moment, man. We just have one more fight before then, and then it's the Bobby Green fight, man. So hold tight. We'll get to it very soon. Listen, I totally get it. You got to give Roxy some love. The OG, she's been around forever. You want to support Roxy a little bit. You got to give her that little something, something. She can't be the forgotten warrior, man. Bro, Zabit on 272 would be so dope. Dude, I agree with that. That statement is so much. Do we hurt our audience by value betting? No, I don't think so. If you want to jump on the value side, you just gotta know about the risk, man. No, no, it's not. Yeah, sadly not. How salty are you about the Nelk sitch? The Nelk sitch? What do you mean? What do you mean? What does the Nelk sitch mean? I don't. The Nelk situation? What happened with the Nelk situation? Please tell me because I got no idea. What happened with them? Is something bad? You asked who could maybe be the co-main. I think Zabit, bro. I think Zabit would be the money co-main, bro. Bring Zabit on. That's the one. Making content on Roxy right now. I mean, at the end of the day, I get why you'd want to play her. She's an OG, bro. Nasrat plus 175 for what it's worth. Yeah, we'll get into that fight real soon. On this one, it seems like the people are on the side of Casey O'Neill heavy. I'm going to close out this official poll in 1 second. I'll give you the exact read of what it's sitting at. Yeah, it's heavy towards that side, bro. We know the side. Come on now. We knew the side. 81%. 81%. Hey, you voted for me for the Nelk thing? Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, my G. Why would AJ be salty about the Nelk? Yeah, I don't know. I unfortunately personalize my content in public pics. Why is that unfortunate? I don't get that. Why is that unfortunate? Well, we're going to jump up to the next fight. I'm going to get the poll set up here for our featured prelim. Notable legendary name Andrei Arlovski fights Jared Vanderaa. So it's a pretty interesting one. All right, Arlovski and Vanderaa. All right, let's find out where you guys are at. Get the votes in and let's know. Let's see. Let's see where the people are at, bro. Let's see where the people line up. Let me actually change this graphic on screen so I give you guys the look so we know the matchup we're talking about, even though it's not fancy, bro. It's not like a fancy-ass graphic, but you know what? It's efficient and it gets the job done, and sometimes efficiency is key. So, all right, let's get into this matchup. Andrei Arlovski versus Jared Vanderaa. Is there a side of the coin that I could say, yeah, Vanderaa has a fighting chance? He does. It's going to be if he can make it dirty with Arlovski, put him in the clinch, pressure him against the cage, which have we seen guys really do that to Arlovski as of late, especially lower level guys? No. Arlovski has a pretty solid fight IQ. He's been around for a very long time. He times his shots well, picking his opponents apart. Lots of movement, right? He's going to keep moving. He's going to keep it going. He's not a guy that's going to stand in the pocket and trade like the old days. That's why he was getting caught and knocked out. Now, a lot more point style fighting. Now, Vanderaa is a big man, but what he really lacks is boxing. He has nice Muay Thai. His knees are pretty good. He throws okay straight shots. His kicks decent. If he somehow gets Arlovski in a clinch and lands a knee up the center, he could do real damage. But I just have a really hard time seeing Vanderaa winning. I mean, on the ground, I don't see Arlovski getting taken down here, to be honest with you. I don't see him being put in bad positions by Jared Vanderaa. I don't think Vanderaa is the guy to beat Arlovski. I think it's going to look similar to what you get from Arlovski's fights, him outpointing his opponents for close and competitive-ish decisions, but still clearly being the better man at the end of it. At the end of the day, you look at his losses recently, Tom Aspinall, Jairzinho Rosenstruik, ain't bad losses. He's beating the back-end guys in the heavyweight division. Obviously, I don't see him making a run for the title at 43, but I still think Arlovski can beat Jared Vanderaa. Of course, though, when fighters are 43, it could just be this next fight that's the last one. Like, you never know when the deterioration is going to just hit. It could hit all of a sudden, or it could slowly happen. With Arlovski, we've thought his career has been over countless times. Like, I've written him off multiple times, and he always finds a way back. I thought he was done back in Strikeforce, getting KO'd 4 times in a row. And then you look at the turnaround now, still at the top level of the sport, fighting in the UFC, winning fights. I think he's going to beat Jared Vanderaa. I'm going with the battle-tested war veteran, Andrei Arlovski, and I'm picking him to win by a decision. The betting on this fight, looking at it, let's see officially. Arlovski, minus 140. Vanderaa, plus 130. I like it. I'm going to go with that minus 140 side. On Andrei, the Pitbull Arlovski, definitely get your votes in, guys. I like seeing where you guys are at. It's good to see. Early lean on it. Definitely seems like a lot of agreement with me as well. You love me. You love yourself some big, intelligent women. Your channel keeps getting better and better. Hey, thank you, Smile. Thank you, bro. Much love, man. I really appreciate that, my brother. My brother has inside intel that Aspen lad fucks dogs. You're a sick man. Arlovski is probably the highest paid Reebok fighter. Honestly, he's might have the record at this point for most fights in the UFC, or at least top. He's one of the top guys. Yeah, he is a legend, bro. I see him. I see him keeping it alive, bro. He's gonna keep it alive. Large octagon definitely favors Arlovski, bro. 100%. His movement is gonna be off the charts here, and I don't see Vanderaa being that guy for him. He's not getting smothered. I'm worried about Arlovski because he's not the guy to go for takedowns. True, true. I mean, Vanderaa looked pretty good against Tafa, but I don't know. I'm not sold on Vanderaa to pick him against Arlovski. Easiest fight of Arlovski's career. I don't know about easiest, but it's definitely a fight, man. What fight is easy, man? It's gonna be a close edge for Arlovski. Wouldn't surprise if Vanderaa surprises people. I could surprise it being tough, man. I could surprise it. See it be a surprise here, yeah. He's not minus 300. You're lying. You're lying, bro. Why are you lying to the people? He's minus 140. I mean, maybe at your book he is. Where are you finding him at minus 300 unless you're trolling me? Hey, much love, bro. I appreciate that. I try, man. I put a lot of work into this stuff, man. Minus 130. Yeah, he's not minus 300. He's trolling us. Odds on the over 1.5. Yeah, I got you for that, my bro. All right. Over 1.5 odds are. Do they not have them out yet? What? Let me quickly pull up best fight odds because right now I'm on fightodds.io. Best fight odds is just a nightmare as of late. But you know what? Maybe here it's gonna come in clutch for us. It looks like it's gonna. Best fight odds has the over 1.5 at minus 375, over 2.5 minus 200, and minus 175 for fight goes the distance if you're interested in the over under side of things. I'm fading Tuivasa, Derek Lewis. I like both of them. Don't want to see either lose. Yeah, I totally get that, bro. I totally get that. Yeah, never an easy fight in the UFC. Yeah, not. Dude, you got me like, what? Minus 300? That would have been crazy, bro. When is Cheaty going to fight next? He could fight this weekend if they need somebody. Maybe he's stepping in for the title shot. Highly doubt that, though. Probably in the next 3 months. That's going to be my guess. All right, let's see where the poll is officially at. I am going to close it out here, so make sure to get your finalized votes in. And let's see where this poll is for this fight. Officially, I think I know where we're going. I think I know exactly where the poll is at. I'm about 100%. Yeah. 82% Andrei Arlovski. Understandably strong on that side. I get it. I like Arlovski for the win. I'm totally with you there. Let's go for Arlovski to win on our featured prelim bout of the night. We're about to jump up, though. It's about to be time for the main card. Starts off with Haqparast versus Green. This is Nasrat Haqparast and Bobby Green. Excited to see these lightweights go to work here. I am going to put a poll out there. Of course, I'm going to copy and paste the Haqparast name because that's a quite interesting one. All right, let's get it in. Make sure to vote. See where you guys are at here. People's picks, pretty decent with mine. Some competitive polling, but this last one with Arlovski, heavy in his favor. All right. Smash the likes also, guys. Make sure to support. Much love to everybody tuning in. It's Nasrat Haqparast versus Bobby Green. I really feel like even at 35, Bobby Green's faster than Nasrat. He's going to outpoint him probably over the 3 rounds. He's got the big cage to do all kinds of movement on. I don't see Haqparast as a threat in the grappling exchanges much. He's more so a kickboxer in his own right. I don't see him having the power to go out there and knock Bobby Green out. Bobby Green actually showed some insane power in the last fight, just teeing off on Ali Aquinta after he landed that one big straight. That was an impressive-ass win. I feel like the evasion of strikes from Green is nasty. Like it's next level almost. His hands are low. He's throwing shots from the hips. You can't really see it coming. He's a hard guy to read, and his reflexes are off the charts. Also note he can fight out of both stances. Haqparast, more of a southpaw, something to note too. He's a talented striking prospect. I like the stand-up game. I like his left overhand. He definitely has a power in it. He'll put good pressure against opponents. He'll attack with strikes. He'll rip high. He'll rip low. He'll rip the legs. He's a well-rounded kickboxer, right? He's got a decent game. But I don't think that decent game is Bobby Green level. Bobby Green's pretty damn good. And I think Bobby Green's going to beat up Nasrat Haqparast over the 3 rounds. I like Bobby Green win by decision. Don't really see the knockout here. I mean, maybe if he lands some type of smooth ass counter shot, but I don't think so. Odds -130 for Bobby Green, -135. Best value, actually. Nasrat Haqparast, about a +140 underdog. So he's kind of heavy dog status on the Nasrat Haqparast side. Let's see what the live chat's talking about here. Yeah, I am on Bobby Green decision. That is my official pick. Nasrat opened at +175. Yeah, it's come closer. Can you put up a pic of the fighters? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't have a pic set up, and it looks really awkward on StreamYard. But just for you, because you asked, I'll help you out real quick. Just give me 1 second. Let me pull up the tab here. All right. All right. So this is what it's looking like, man. And we got the background from last week on, man. I wasn't prepared to pull this up on screen, but this is the matchup here. I don't like how shrunken down I am. That's Nasrat. That's Bobby Green. If you don't know, now you know. You know, you can follow along with that topology too, man. Yeah, it just right there. That's the spot, bro. These are the guys, man. Just so you can get a look of them. I wanted to do it for you, brother. I gotta show you. If you ask, I'll show the fighters and I'll pull up the topology screen, but I'm not gonna leave it there majority of the time, man. I like it just me. Bobby Green all day. He's looking really good, and he's evolving at 35. Bro, I could not agree more with that, and I am impressed. Got Bobby -139. Okay, I like it. I like it. Nasrat +170, now +115. Yeah, people are confident in him. I'm about to jump on the Bobby Green side as this line comes close. Bobby Green should win. Totally agree, man. Green wants to make it a little easier. He can wrestle a little and take him down as well, frustrate him. Yeah, Green does have the wrestling background, not known for using it. I doubt we see it. Green's trying to strike, man. +120. Okay. Green is due for a bonus. Yeah, he definitely is. You're good, bro. You're good, man. Anytime, my brother. Anytime. Biggest line movement on the card. It's definitely come out wide. Yeah. That's interesting. Because yeah, it's near pick'ems now. I'd like if I could see Bobby Green at like -125, it's a must play value wise. I think so, at least. Looking at the poll, I want to see where you guys have it. Where are you guys on? What side are we on here? Destroying the poll on the Green side. The Nasrat believers are few and far between, and I totally understand why. I am on the other side. I am with you guys on the same side, bro. We're riding with Bobby Green for the win. Mean Bobby Green. Bobby King Green. I feel like Mean Bobby Green would have been the greatest nickname for him ever. 80% for Green. So we're on the Green side in agreement. I like to see that, man. What you know about Shetland ponies? I have no idea what Shetland ponies means, bro. I have no idea. I have never heard that terminology ever. All right. Let's keep on running up the card because we got a pretty fun pay-per-view card ahead of us. Still 4 fights to go. This next one's a good matchup between bantamweights too. I'll throw the poll out to the people so you guys can get the votes in. Tyler Phillips versus Rojo. All right. Kyler Phillips versus Marcelo Rojo. I like Rojo. I like the way you say Rojo. You had a little flow to it, man. I like Rojo's last name, but I don't like him in this fight at all here, bro. Kyler Phillips is going to take his head off. And if he doesn't do it, damn, that's a strong misread because I think everybody has seen the potential of this kid. And I believe he really certainly does have it. He just needs to do his thing out there. He had a disappointing fight versus Paiva, but he dropped him 3 times in the first round. He went for the kill for the stoppage, couldn't get it. If Phillips plays the long game, not looking to get Rojo out of there in 1 round, takes his time, he's going to do his thing. I mean, they call him the Matrix because his style is Matrix-like. There's spinning attacks. There's different types of kicks that you don't see from other fighters. I mean, it's not at the same level as Michel Pereira Chaos doing front flips and shit, but still a pretty crazy style. His movement is fantastic. He's explosive, and I would almost call him acrobatic. The Paiva loss was controversial. It probably should have been a draw, but nonetheless, you're having a draw with Paiva. That's not good. He needs to control the tank a bit. He has the ability to make a run at 135 pounds, especially at 26. The future is golden for Kyler Phillips, and I think it starts with another win streak beating Marcelo Rojo here. Rojo decent kickboxing skill set. He's a guy with a pressure heavy style, has a bit of power, and you know what? Can wrestle too. And on top, fairly heavy. But I'm not like supremely impressed by Rojo. He can switch stances with his nice, which is nice, but basic stand-up game. You're looking at a basic striker versus an elusive next level type of striker. You're looking at a 2.0 versus a 1.0 or a demo edition. Like I'm telling you guys, the level of striking difference is clear, and you're going to see Phillips pick apart Marcelo Rojo. I'm going Phillips by knockout. I think in second, third round. If he gets him hurt early in the first, man, I hope he just doesn't go too crazy and gas himself. The odds are crazy wide. Minus 385 Phillips, plus 335 for Rojo. There's no value on the Phillips bet side unless you're like parlaying them up with some crazy confident picks. I'm going Phillips for the win, and I am going him by KO as well. Let's see. Bobby Black would have been a nickname because I don't know about that, man. That might not work today, my friend. Mean is taken by Hakeem. Listen, bro, fighters be taking each other's nicknames all the time. What's the best bet to double money? I guess the one with most confident in. I mean, something around minus 115. You gotta this week's best MMA bets is probably the money for that. But I mean, I'll look at it right now. Best bet to double your money. Like, how much are you looking to throw down? If you're looking to double your money, then you might have to throw double the money at it. Do you like Morozov? Put 400 to make yourself 200. I guess you really ain't doubling your money. To truly double money, I'd say William Knight, I guess. Underdog, William Knight. That's the double money play. Outside of that, you're looking at odds. I mean, Andrei Arlovski, you could throw a little something down and nearly double your money. Same with Bobby Green. I like Arlovski Green plays. Those are good. The William Knight dog play. There's still value for sure on several lines, but there's also some insane widespread odds. Hey, I appreciate that hashtag, bro. Phillips is the side, but the best moneymaker for violence is some for sure getting killed. Yeah, I definitely see a stoppage. Kyler to win, style and grace. I think he's going to put on a show, my guy, 100%. Fight of the night here, people's main event. I like that fight a lot. Met him at Bellator 2 weeks ago. He was in good spirits and excited to fight. I bet he is, man. It's a pretty cool guy to meet, too. He's a hot prospect. Bounce back with Phillips for sure. Yeah, 100%. I'm expecting this fight to be a really good one. I think it's a striking clinic, man, and I think it's definitely Phillips leading the way. Tuivasa, you're getting plus 160, 2 to 3 legs, shoey time. All right, let's see, brother. Let's see. You like Brunson? Okay. You're going to lose that plus 160 in 20 seconds by the hands of the Black Beast. Definitely possible, bro. MMA sexperts. I appreciate that, man. If you need any dating advice, man, just hit your boy up. Hernandez, first round KO, plus 500, good value. I don't think high likelihood, but the value is good. Phillips beat Song Yadong. He's done good. Yeah, I mean, he's high level, bro. He should have beat Paiva. Losing to Paiva was I don't want to say a rookie mistake, but was a mistake for a newer fighter in the game. Like, granted, he's got some experience. He's 9-2, but doesn't have a ton of it. Has the ability of a guy with a lot more experience. So if he can just keep doing his thing, I think he beats Rojo here. And let's get some wins flowing for Kyler Phillips, man. I think that he'll definitely put it some W's out there. Man, Phillips is super wide. Like, it's not even competitive poll here, which I didn't expect it to be. You guys are all on the side of Kyler Phillips. So good to see, man. I'm glad to see that, honestly. Glad to see I'm not crazy for picking him, too. I'll be honest with you. If you guys would have disagreed with me on this one, this is one of those plays where I would have been like, damn, the people are crazy here. The people are nuts. And I'm glad you guys aren't nuts. Me, a little bit sometimes, but most of the time I feel like I'm pretty dialed. And this pick, easy dial. Easy W. Phillips destruction. It's not going to be close, bro. Perez versus Matt Schnell. Broke that down earlier. I picked Perez decision. Or excuse me, Perez TKO. That was a draw, not a loss. Judges are a joke. Yeah, the judging was shit. Who do you think headlines the Columbus card? Who's in the running? I don't know exactly who they decide, man. It depends how popping they trying to get that Columbus card to be. It's UFC Fight Night Columbus, right? 10/8 first round Phillips had against Paiva. AJ DeVito over under 1.5 shoeys if Tuivasa gets the KO. Dude, I definitely want to be doing a shoey, but by probably co-main event time on Saturday. I definitely want to. I would like to do a shoey before Tuivasa fights. I'm gonna set the goal, bro, for the live stream, the full card breakdown. What am I talking about? The full card fight companion for that. I would like to see 115 likes before that co-main, and I'll shoey it down. We'll see in the moment if I'm feeling generous. I'll see how it's flowing. Maybe it gets to 110, but it's got to be something nice, man. For the shoey, the value's got to be there. We got to hit some good cash, man. Or at least if we get it at the end of that fight, even if Derek Lewis wins, I'll shoey it down to honor Tuivasa. 15 fight night means shoey night. Yeah, 100%, bro. We're definitely probably doing shoeys, man. I definitely expect a shoey this weekend. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. The judges in Texas a little fishy. Yeah, they are fishy as hell in Texas, my man. Rojo still got hands, 1% chance of KO. Yeah, he's got a 1% chance. If he lands on the chin, it could do damage. This one's rough because I really love both of them. Dude, I get it. It's a hard fight. But you know what? The best man shall win. And that is the fight game. So officially, Phillips' side was destroying the Rojo side as expected. Nobody expected the contrary. Come on now. All right, let me pull up the featured bout of the night. I'll get the poll out there so we can talk about this matchup. Let's get this poll here. Cannonier, Brunson. Very good fight. Very good fight. Very good fight. All right. The poll is there. Make sure to get your votes in. Jared Cannonier versus Derek Brunson. Looking at this fight, it's who can implement their game. Note this, it's a 3-round fight. Who does that favor more? Large octagon favors the side of Cannonier. 3-round fight is going to favor the side of Brunson, I feel, because he could grind out a couple rounds, chain wrestling with takedowns and getting a decision. I am torn on this one. Can Cannonier land big shots, make Brunson back away, keep him at bay, and maybe even knock him out? Brunson has shown a really improved game since moving to Sanford MMA, mixes in the wrestling well. I think Brunson might be the toughest wrestler at 185 pounds at this point. Look at Jared Cannonier. He had some struggles with Kelvin Gastelum. I think that Derek Brunson's wrestling technically is superior to Gastelum's. I also think he's a more explosive and stronger guy at 185 pounds. He's just a bigger human being. He has legit power. Derek Brunson hits hard, but I don't suggest he mixes it up too much on the striking with Cannonier. I don't think he will. Brunson has been patient Brunson for a while. He's definitely evolved his game far from the Brunson that we saw back in the day when he would sprint at you with shots, like when he got knocked out by Adesanya or when he got knocked out by Robert Whittaker, or when you look back and Derek Brunson ran through Uriah Hall. Even then, it was a chaotic Brunson. That's not what you get. I feel like Jared Cannonier is going to have a hard time staying on his feet here for enough time to really let the hands fly. And even when he's on his feet, how confident is he to now attack? Knowing that the takedown threat from Derek Brunson is super real. Brunson can take down the majority of fighters at 185 pounds. At this point, he is probably the best wrestler, pure style wrestler in that top 5 of the weight class. I got Derek Brunson upset, especially in a 3-round fight. If it was in the smaller cage, it'd be easier to pick him. It's a live fight. Cannonier is here to go, and it's definitely warfare on either side with potential for a win on both sides. But I am on the Brunson side. I'm picking the wrestling. I think it's going to beat Jared Cannonier. Looking at the odds for this one, Cannonier minus 160, Brunson plus 150. I like that plus money for Derek Brunson. I believe he wins, brings himself mad close to a title shot. Maybe a rematch with the winner of that main event. There's potential for that, especially the win streak Brunson's been able to put together, man. He's been all over it, man. Almost called him Bunsen again. They called him Bumson for a while, but he ain't a bum these days. No chance, man. He's an absolute unit these days. All right, let me catch up on the live chat here. See where you guys are at. Thick Boy Network. Yeah, bro. Tell Brendan Schaub to hit me up, bro. I'm down for it. You don't like to bet fighters with points, just fight goes distance. That's fair, bro. Over 1.5 with this one. I do think it goes over 1.5. Cameron Brunson is the fight I'm most looking forward to. Yeah, I'm hyped for it. 3 rounds favors Brunson. Yeah, if it was longer, it's a different game. Brunson getting so much love, I feel like, from everyone. I think Cannonier is going to find the suspect chin and put him out. Could happen, bro. It could happen. Blonde Brunson coming for the title after that snoozer of a Strickland fight. Honestly, Strickland had a huge opportunity to capitalize on and get that title shot. He played it safe and he got the win, man. He's probably not getting a title fight. Brunson's been KO, but if he comes in and gets clipped, that could happen. Yeah. Cannonier, 86% takedown defense in middleweight. It's pretty good, but has he fought Derek Brunson yet? Different level. Are you high in Casey O'Neill to win or Phillips win? Kyler Phillips? Give me Kyler Phillips all day. Cannonier has really good takedown D. Brunson, Bush ain't going to work against Cannonier. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I don't know, man. I'm at pick'em status. Yeah, this feels like a pick'em's fight to me. I think Cannonier wins. Even Whittaker said Cannonier was tougher to fight over Brunson. Oh, I mean, of course, Whittaker's going to say he knocked Brunson out early, but this is Brunson 2.0, man. Brunson was super skilled wrestler, fun to watch wrestling. Yeah, I like his wrestling, bro. Agreed. He won't be 86 against Brunson. Yeah, I don't believe that either. Totally fair. It's a hard one. It's a hard one for me as well, man. Jared Cannonier by KO or Derek Brunson by third round sub or decision. I could see a late stoppage for Brunson, but more so like in decision. Prop bet Jared KO plus 450. It's great plus money. If you're value betting, bro, dive for it. Definitely could happen. Who would you parlay with Brunson? I think you go Brunson, parlay him up with Bobby Green potentially. Maybe you do Arlovski if you want to take a risk on some big dogs. Maybe you go earlier in the night. You hit, the first or second fight of the night. You can hit Morozov in the line. Maybe you like Ronnie Lawrence. He's a big favorite, but Ronnie Lawrence is in that mix too for guys that I think are worth playing. Jared KO is like plus 125. How'd you get plus 450? Yeah, that is a fucking crazy line. Bet both fighters on two different parlays. Hey, well, good luck to your parlays, man. Lateral naked choke of decision form, holding Jerry Cannonier against a KO, something special. Yeah. Could you quickly go through a card at the end of your picks and do a list of terms of confidence? I'll run through the card at the end and I'll give you my quick picks and I'll give a final thoughts on each one for sure, brother. Are the fights tonight? Nah, my dude. The fights are on Saturday, bro. This is the breakdown, my friend. Bobby has over 1.5 for sure. Yeah, he's going over 1.5. He ain't a bum. Let's see where the people are at here. Officially, Brunson leading the way in the polls. Wow, people are on the Brunson side. That's interesting. Guys, do me a favor. Don't forget, smash that like button. Show some love to your boy. It will definitely help out. I want to see those likes pumping for this late night live. We got some great viewership, man. And I really do appreciate everybody for tuning into the show, man. You guys are fantastic. You like Ulberg and Phillips? Okay. Am I Russian? No, I'm not Russian, bro. I'm Italian. But hey, good guess. That's kind of close guess, especially with the hat on. I get it. Yeah, I could see that. I'm from Dagestan, brother. I gonna smash everybody. I gonna smash this guy. No, but I'm not Dagestani, bro. I just troll with the accent a bit once in a while, bro. All right, Brunson closing out the poll officially. Let's find out if Brunson stays in the lead as I close this poll officially. I'm actually excited to see. I love your guys' picks. I want to see what the people do, man. I'm trying to track the people's picks as well as my own, man. 50%. 34 votes in. Yeah, good amount of votes, 50-50. That's great, man. It's a true pick'ems. It's a true pick'ems. That's great. 50-50. The people are torn. Totally fair and reasonable for that. I totally get it, man. I totally get it. Only because it's your channel, Cannonier KOs him into oblivion. Thank you, bro. Mamma mia, right back at you. I appreciate that. Either way, I'm nervous about this fight. I probably them both with different fighters. Definitely possible, man. 50-50. Crazy. I don't know anything about this MMA thing. I watch for this dude's face shape. Well, I'm glad my face has attracted you to the sport of mixed martial arts, my friend. Right down the middle, bro. Even Stevens. More Hamzat talk. Hamzat's the fucking guy. I gotta smash this guy. I gotta smash him. Easy money. I gotta kill everybody. That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel with Hamzat. Hamzat is the guy. I'm telling you that. Hamzat. I gotta smash. Smash this guy. Can by KO or Brunson by decision. You said it right. That's why the poll's 50-50, bro. Yeah, plus money in the pick'ems, bro. You're totally right, man. On the plus money side, we take it. It is what it is. It all depends on Brunson can take Jerry Kennedy down. If he doesn't, Jack. Yep, totally possible, my brother. No, I know what you meant, Jerry Kennedy. It's funny. Wow, 50-50 as hell, bro. New York Italiano. Mamma mia. What is going on? How you doing? No, I'm not even New York Italian, bro. I'm actually originally from Boston Italian. I'd fuck a dude for you, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, man. I'm glad that I make you feel that way. Hamzat double champ by 2023. Hell yeah. Hamzat versus Usman. What would you line it at? I think that Hamzat's the favorite, minus 130 to plus 115. Yeah, I think Hamzat might be the favorite in the bookies, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'd play Hamzat. Bro, by the way, great pick on Maximov. Yeah, dude, Nick Maximov did what I knew he was capable of, but I was curious on Soriano's resistance, and it was at similar level. That fight honestly went how I pictured it could, and I was like, okay, I'm glad with this pick. I'm glad with this pick, man. Usman gonna retire once Hamzat is ready. He's scared. I don't think he's scared. But I don't think any pro fighter's scared. Usman takes out Hamzat. Easy decision win for Usman. Possible. I am a crazy guy. I appreciate that. LOL. Wait, oh, you're talking to the other guy. This guy's crazy. Yeah, AM, bro. He's saying you're crazy, man. Hamzat, yeah. I never thought I'd bet against Usman, but yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, for sure, bro. I'm not sold on Hamzat. I got to see him beating a top 10 fighter to believe it. I get it. I like you because you pick on her. Most of these players your favorites, bro. I'm trying to pick the guys I think win. When I see a dog that has a legit chance, I'll fucking jump on that shit, bro. Yeah, Boston, baby. But let me jump to the next fight, bro. And I think Nick Maxwell's next fight needs to be no, I do. I'm gonna be honest. You got to throw some names at me because I can't think. The rankings outside of the top 15 that I can't look at, I don't even know. You could maybe give them someone in the back end, bro. Someone in the back end. Let me jump to this next fight, though. Of course, I'm going to throw the poll. It's the co-main event. If you're enjoying the show, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. Let's put on for this next fight of the night. Let me throw up the poll for, in my opinion, the people's main event. Really, I think this is it. Everybody's here to see, does Tuivasa get the biggest win of his career, knocking out Derek Lewis, which would be an absolutely astonishing feat. I would honestly be crazy. If he could pull that off, can you imagine that? All right. Looking at this fight, Jared Cannonier versus Derek Brunson, we already did. This is the problem when I don't change the topology. I start talking about the same fight I was just at. We're on the Brunson side, but the people have it 50-50. It's this matchup time. Derek Lewis, the Black Beast, versus Tai Tuivasa, Shuivasa, whatever you want to call him. Power puncher versus power puncher. Tai Tuivasa technically does things better than Derek Lewis for sure. He chops leg kicks fantastically. He's pretty quick with his combinations, big overhands. I will tell you this, though. Derek Lewis doesn't need to be more technically sound than anybody. He hits about 3 times harder than the majority of the weight class. Tai Tuivasa hits damn hard, but Derek Lewis's power is different. I'm going to be honest. I think the cage might break on this one. Can you imagine? That's my pick for you. I want the cage to break. When we fly through the cage door, this goes down as the craziest fight of all time. Derek Lewis presses Tai Tuivasa somehow against the cage, rushes him, boom, breaks the cage. We fly through, fucking absolute chaos. If guys weigh 265 each, we're looking at over 500 pounds in the fucking octagon. Somebody's going to sleep. And I will suggest to you that guy's going to be Tai Tuivasa. Derek Lewis's power is different. Of course, if Tai lands on the chin, Derek could get hurt and stopped. Tai needs to work those calf kicks, attack the legs of Derek Lewis, try to open him up. And then as he tries to close distance after attacking the legs, doing everything right, Derek Lewis is going to hit him one time and put him unconscious. Derek Lewis just hits way too hard. And if Tuivasa brings that chaotic style, especially if he tries to press Derek Lewis up against the fence, he's going to get knocked out. Do not stay close to Derek Lewis. The power difference is real, and Tai Tuivasa is a power puncher. I think you're going to see Derek Lewis get an emphatic knockout that makes it 2 in a row. And I'm telling you, Derek Lewis could be in the running if Francis Ngannou's sticking around and they're not doing the John Jones matchup, not doing the Stipe rematch, not doing the Gane fight again. He's not jumping to boxing. Derek Lewis is still in the mix, man. At the end of the day, especially having the one win over Ngannou, even if it was the shittiest fight ever, that still holds weight. That still holds weight. And I definitely think we could see those two do it again. They were supposed to do it again. And I'd be interested how it would go if we saw that fight once again. I'd be all in to see it, to be 100% honest. But yeah, I'm jumping on the Derek Lewis side by KO. So now, what are the odds? What are the odds here? Lewis is a minus 175 favorite. Tuivasa plus 160. Looking, maybe you want to play props. Lewis by KO, minus 135. Tuivasa KO, plus 250. I can't jump on the Tuivasa underdog here. He's getting knocked out. I really see him going unconscious in this fight. He's going to sleep. Now, let me see if I can catch up with these chats, man. All right, let's see. Let's see. I agree, man. I agree Hamzat will destroy. Let's see what the people are saying. Usman, the terminal warrior, discovered you also dude, Hamzat's the guy, bro. I think you're going to see. He's going to smash everybody. He's going to smash these guys. He's going to smash everybody. I'll kill for you, bro. Just tell me and I'll shoot. All right, man. I'll keep that in mind, man. I got you dialed in, my brother. Everyone thinks KO wouldn't be shocked if he dance off a decision. I hope the fuck not. Yeah, I think Tuivasa is going to sleep too. Oh, bro, he hits like a truck, man. I've been watching Tuivasa for a long time, bro. He's a beast, but Derek Lewis is different. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. He's knocked out everybody. You like Vanderaa? Okay. Yeah, he is, bro. I think he's future GOAT. Lewis KO, I'm with it. He's going to get caught, I feel, bro. First round KO, Lewis, I'm with it. Tough picks, big power punchers. Yeah, man. May the best man win. And I think the best man will be Derek Lewis landing the knockout shot. Lewis by KO. Can Tai Tuivasa get in and out without getting cracked? I don't think so. Lewis KO minus 110 all day. Hammer it. I like it. I like it. I'm not sure. Got a good Tai. Is it comparable to Mark Hunt? No, it's not Mark Hunt level. He was actually funny. Both of them were knocked out by Junior Dos Santos, but JDS knocked him out. So that is something to note. If he gets hit by Derek Lewis, he's going to bed. Yeah, I agree. The top four is a different level, man. Part of this thinks one of these guys could be hesitant. There's a chance, bro. Lewis first round KO. That's the play I like. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'd be shocked to see it. Minus 110 on FanDuel. I hope Ty does a shoey from a hot girl shoe this time. I bet it's going to be a Nelk boy shoe. It's going to be Steve's. Ty could surprise us. I'm fading this fight, though. I get it. Under 2.5. All right. Tuivasa some pretty good wins in the kickboxing direction. Still Lewis first round KO. Yeah, bro. Ty can fight. I don't know, man. What proof do we have of that, bro? Might sprinkle Tuivasa for the culture. Listen, if you have to sprinkle for your culture, I respect you. I understand you. You do what feels right, my brother. I'm on plus 170. I love it. KO. Tai Tuivasa has 5 rounds, and I'm also Derek Lewis. Yeah, they're only going 3, though, so not to be concerned here. Ty doesn't hit hard. I mean, he's a heavyweight, but it's a huge power difference. Ty does hit hard, bro. He definitely hits hard, but Derek Lewis hits, like, harder than hard. He's the guy that rips your head off, man. Outside of Ngannou, maybe. You got to look that up, bro. I don't know that stat off the top of my head. Yeah, I think Lewis puts him down, bro. Let's go. Lewis is different against smaller heavyweights. Look at the darkest win. Yeah, but Ty's huge. I will note that. Hamza asked for multiple fights on one card. Yeah, bro, he's ready for it. Let's do a Henny Shoey. If Derek Lewis does Henny Shoey, listen, the Shoey will be done with the likes on the live fight companion. I'm sticking to my guns, man. We get the likes, you guys get the Shoeys, bro. We need the likes, man. Help your boy out. Much love. Black Beast, yeah, we're on the Black Beast. You think he slowed down? I don't know, man. I think Derek Lewis is sleeping him. I like by KO. The people's poll is what I got to see here now. All right. Derek Lewis is the people's favorite. I will be closing out the poll now. I understand this side. I am on this side right there with you guys. Derek Lewis, he's going to win. He's going to knock Tai Tuivasa out. It should be a damn impressive win. I'm excited. Maybe Derek Lewis finds himself somehow getting into the title picture again. You guys know what it's about to be time for. Let me get this poll lined up for you here. We'll get this poll set and ready. It's time. The main event of the evening. Israel Adesanya versus Robert Whittaker 2. We see these two savages face off once again. I'm excited, man. I am excited. All right. Let's break it down. Is the poll up? Yes, it is. The poll is ready to rock. Did I not put the poll out? Don't tell me I didn't put the poll out. The poll's got to be out. If the poll's not out, just let me know in the chat and I'll put it up. But I'm like 99.9% sure I put that poll out there. All right, so let's get into the fight here between Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker. So you go back to the first fight, and you know what? When you rewatch it, Robert Whittaker had some moments. He did okay. He didn't have a bad fight. He attacked. He looked for the knockout. He landed a couple strikes in the feet. He was looking for that 1-2 ducking head kick from range, but Adesanya could read that from about 3 miles down the fucking street from the arena. Israel Adesanya can read Robert Whittaker well. Yes, against shorter guys that don't control range at the level of Israel Adesanya and don't have the kickboxing prowess, Robert Whittaker will be super effective. But in this fight, it's a hell matchup. He's dealing with just a clearly technically more profound striker, a guy that's not easy to take down. Robert Whittaker is going to have to find a way inside. A lot easier said than done. I don't really see it happening here. I think Adesanya works his game from range. I do think Whittaker is a little more patient in the first fight, but he's a killer be killed fighter. He's going to look for his openings. Adesanya finds the chin. I'm predicting third round, potentially even fourth round KO for Adesanya. I expect low kicks. I expect Whittaker to overly press. I expect evasions by Adesanya, fantastic feints. I think he finds some counter left hooks. I think he'll even find some nasty kicks to the body. I think he'll chop away at the legs. I think it's going to be Israel Adesanya leading the way from start to finish. And I think that he stops Robert Whittaker, and the Adesanya savagery comes back once again, getting a big finish. Because the last one he finished, it was that big win over Paulo Costa before he jumped up to light heavyweight. I think he's due for it here. And I think Robert Whittaker gets beaten once again by Adesanya. I just really think that Adesanya is Whittaker's kryptonite. Statistically, 6'4" to 6 feet, 80-inch reach to 73.5. But it's not about the stats. It's the fact that Adesanya evades shots extremely well. He controls range extremely well. He's so light on his feet and moves fantastically. Israel Adesanya is an extremely high-level kickboxer that's transitioned to MMA beautifully. Robert Whittaker has awesome MMA striking, some real knockout power, good ducking kicks. I mean, he'll throw the kitchen sink at you. Awesome jiu-jitsu and solid wrestling game too, but it's not going to be able to be on display against Adesanya. The defense there, I don't see Whittaker getting him down. I see Robert Whittaker getting stopped again. Adesanya for the win. KO. Looking at the lines, Israel Adesanya -260. Robert Whittaker +235. If you're like, man, I'm on that KO prop, give me that knockout. For Adesanya to win by KO, +185. For this fight, like over 1.5 is huge. Over 2.5 is huge. Over 3.5, you're looking at -165. I think fight realistically ends around 3 or 4. That's what I'm really feeling strongly in this spot. And I see it ending with the hand of Israel Adesanya being raised up high with an emphatic win. And I cannot wait, bro. I cannot wait. It's going to be good stuff. Guys, if you're watching, make sure to smash that like button, my brothers, my friends, my sisters, whoever's here, males, females, whatever gender you are. Much love to all you guys, man. I appreciate the continued support. Smash those likes. If you're new, this is your first time tuning in, make sure to subscribe. I got a ton of content that I drop all week long. You don't want to miss a thing. Keep it locked in right here. I cannot wait for that fight companion on Saturday. The shoey is definitely highly possible. So I'm going to run through these comments. I got a lot of catching up to do, so I might be a bit behind, but we'll get to it. I dressed in the card of a grappling match. How much you read? Okay. Let's keep going. Let's go for the shoey. Yeah, we're definitely going to pull it off, bro. Dude, that would be hilarious. He said he won't, though. He won't. Maybe Ty does it out of his cup, man. We'll do a cuppy. You're on Rob again. I respect it, my brother. Style bender decision. Okay. You think Robert will use grappling skills and win by decision? I don't think that. I think he'll have a really hard time getting at the legs, man. We shall see, Johnny. But Hamza will be the future next double champ. Mark my words. I definitely like him to win, bro. You think the Lewis pick is safe? It might be. It might be. So when we're knockout by third or it's going to decision. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Whittaker is going to have to take Izzy down. Dude, I don't see Whittaker taking him down. That's the biggest thing. And still, bro. Izzy's such a smart fighter, can adjust, but I'm not sleeping on Rob. No, you can't sleep on Rob, bro. Word loud Izzy's too strong. You think he's on roids? I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that, man. I don't think he's on roids, bro. I don't think he's on the roids, my friend. I think the fact is Izzy toss screws, Whittaker's head kicks, and Izzy's low hand defense, takedowns, even though the line is too wide. Yeah. I feel like there may be a little more wrestling involved in this one. Probably go decision, but I'm hoping Izzy gets the knockout. I think he does get the knockout. Maybe, bro. Maybe, but I don't think he is, bro. He's got a pretty hot girl. I'm expecting Whittaker to be more patient in this fight. He was too aggressive in the first one. I expect more patience, but I still seeing that savage come out of him. He definitely has the skill set, man. He's the number 2 guy in the weight class, man. 100%. He's amazing. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. More times than not, Izzy wins, bro. Might be, bro. Adesanya versus Blonde Brunson too. Shit, they might give it a Strickland. Pick Whittaker win because that's the only way they can exploit a third fight. It will be a third fight. That'd be cool to see. I'd want to see it in Australia or New Zealand, but I don't know with the restrictions and whatnot. Izzy controls range and evade puncher 7 reach man. Jan was popping that jab all over his face. At the end of the day, Jan Blachowicz and him, cool fight, different weight class, my brother. Adesanya Lewis equals safe parlay. I don't think safe, but potentially coming through parlay. Should be Hunter. Rob came in the first fight all wrong. Yeah, he definitely needs to change his style this next one. Winner song in the large octagon. You think run Asanya? I hope we get Savage Asanya, bro. 100%, you think? I don't know, bro. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Of course, he had the gyno and whatnot, but he said the UFC doctor said it was from too much reefer, bro. Rob's got to take down every fight since Izzy, but granted, that would be a great excuse, right? Since he's gonna stop here, and you think Anu, okay, he annoys you. Shit, he's got a great YouTube channel though. I got mad respect for him. I get it. Yeah, the weed excuse isn't great. Ty 6% KO percentage in 10 UFC fights. Lewis is 56.65 out of 23. Hey, Derek Lewis has knocked out some absolute savages, man, and he hits like a truck. Derek Lewis, I think, finds that chin of Ty. Of course, Ty has a chance, though. How many underdogs come through? Shit, there could be tons, man. There could be tons. There could be none, but there's definitely going to be some. I'd assure you there's going to be some. Officially, I want to see this poll. Where's it sitting at? Right now, the Adesanya versus Whittaker poll strongly favoring Israel Adesanya. I'll leave it up for just a little bit while longer as we sit in the chat because I want like an in-depth finalized poll for this main event. UFC is such an unpredictable sport. I mean, loses in the last fight. It can happen. Yeah, anything can happen, bro. When the cage door closes, anything can happen. Nobody thought that was going to happen, but shit. You want to see Pereira KO him again? Oh, shit. I don't think he does, bro. I don't know if he gets up there, man. I'm worried about the wrestlers, bro. The wrestlers are going to give Pereira problems, bro. But I want to see it because Pereira looks like he's made out of fucking wood. The guy's an absolute unit, man. He's got a possible. He's possible. He's a possible dog. He's not a high likelihood dog, but he's a possible dog. All right. So what I want to do before we finish up is I want to run through the card one final time, and then I'll close the poll over. I'm just going to give you guys my quick picks. Man, I also will pull it up on screen so you can see the topology, just so you can get a little bit of an idea here. All right. This is the shit look. We don't need this look. Where is it? Here we go. Boom. Look at it. We got the fucking shittiest background, and that's my apologies. To be honest, I can't bring it up with this background. So give me a second to rebrand this backdrop here because we can't have the wrong fight card on the backdrop. That just pisses me off. All right, there we go. Now we're about to be set. We're about to be ready to rock right here. Boom. Let's go. Okay, run through the card quickly. You can see my chin there with a little bit of fucking beard hair, bro, looking like a savage on the mic. All right. First fight of the night. I am riding with Jeremiah Wells to beat Mike Mathetha, a.k.a. Blood Diamond. I'm pretty confident in that, and I think he gets a TKO. I think Sergey Morozov, high confidence here that he beats Douglas Silva de Andrade by decision, but Andrade has a legit knockout chance, so I guess drop it down to medium confidence due to power. AJ Dobson should beat Jacob Malkoun, but that's a damn toss-up. Can he stop Malkoun's takedown? We'll find out on fight night. Carlos Ulberg versus Fabio Cherant. If Ulberg is patient, he should knock Cherant out. If Cherant somehow surprises us with a bit of grappling tools, hey, you know what? More power to him. God bless the man. But I'm on the Carlos Ulberg side, but he's only 3-1, so I can't say supreme confidence. Renato Moicano versus Alexander Hernandez is a true cautious bet one side pick towards Moicano. I think the dog is viable and Alexander Hernandez might be a play. Who knows how they'll look on the scales if things change. Definitely one of those fights you want to keep an eye on the lines. To Alexander Hernandez side is where the value is at the moment. Mano Martinez, Ronnie Lawrence. Ronnie Lawrence, extreme confidence that he runs through Mano Martinez. I like him by a decision. William Knight, Maxim Grishin. I think Knight gets the knockout. I definitely do. But Grishin's in the fight, and if you wore on him against the cage and won a decision, I wouldn't be totally shocked, but I will be picking William Knight to win by KO. Alex Perez versus Matt Schnell. I think Alex Perez should stop Matt Schnell in 2 rounds here. I expect Schnell to bring the fight, but I think Perez, the better man, comes back with a vengeance. Roxanne Modafferi, retirement fight versus Casey O'Neill. I'd love to see Roxy win. She might be worth a play at that plus 300 range as a dog, but I'm on Casey O'Neill wins by a decision. Moderate confidence here, but you have to respect Roxy, the OG, especially with the experience. Jared Vanderaa, Andrei Arlovski. I think the Pitbull should use his technical striking to outpoint Jared Vanderaa over 3 rounds. I like the Pitbull, and I got some pretty good confidence that he does win here. Bobby Green, Nasrat Haqparast. I'm fairly high confidence towards the Bobby Green side to win a hard-fought decision. Might be a 29-28. I don't think Haqparast backs down from a fight, but I think Green lands the more significant shots, wins the decision, and evades the attack for the most part of Nasrat. Kyler Phillips, Marcelo Rojo. I think Kyler Phillips is going to come back with a vengeance. I'm saying this is supreme confidence here, lock style pick, but at the end of the day, there's no lock in MMA, but this is pretty damn close. I think he destroys Rojo in a round or 2 here. Knockout, maybe even 3 rounds, to be honest. 1, 2, or 3, inside distance, win by KO. Kyler Phillips here. Derek Brunson, Jared Cannonier. I think Derek Brunson could out wrestle him, but Jared Cannonier could also win by knockout. 50-50 fight. The polls were even. I'm picking the underdog, Derek Brunson, but totally understand the opposite side. It's a cage fight. Derek Lewis, Tai Tuivasa. Give me the side of the Black Beast, Derek Lewis by KO. Decent confidence, but I got to respect Ty, and I definitely could see Ty landing a big knockout shot. Lewis hasn't been knocked out in a very long time. I mean, granted, the TKO loss to Cyril Gane, but not like a one-shot KO. I don't think it happens here. I think Derek Lewis sleeps Tuivasa. Robert Whittaker, Israel Adesanya. Expect Adesanya to work his game, put on a quality performance, get a win over Robert Whittaker. I like him to win by TKO too. Strong favorite and a confident pick, Israel Adesanya, for the victory. Just to give you guys the final rundown of the card and the official poll as I close it out here. Let's see where it's sitting. We'll find out in just one moment here. Let's see. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. 64%. 64%. 64%. All right, let's go. Yeah, so Hernandez is a valuable dog. I think Rob has it. Is his weakness? We're showing Jan's. Okay, Jan. Okay. 64% towards Adesanya. I like it. What's your opinion on what happens to Francis? He might jump to boxing and make some big money. He's gonna make way more, bro. Savage on the mic, real talk. Hey, much love, bro. I appreciate that, man. Much love, my brother. I still can't believe one of those had Jack winning. Dude, I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. That was bullshit. Definitely including Hernandez. Fair dog for sure. KO or bust for sure. I think he could find the chin, but he could also lose, man. I'll take my chances on that. Why does this guy like picking random underdogs? What do you mean? Random underdogs? What do you mean, my guy? Not liking the Arlovski pick? Hey, listen, you don't have to ride with me on that, man. I get it. Yeah, what makes it random? Man had Alvey last week. The Alvey pick was the short notice fight. What do you mean random with that? It makes sense why I'd pick Alvey, and I'll stand by that side consistently. Though, if it's a full camp, yeah, it's Brendan Allen all day, and he fucking did it on short notice. And today with Modafferi, I didn't pick Modafferi, my man. I didn't pick Modafferi, bro. I just said people might want to play her because she's a dog, but I didn't pick Modafferi, my dude. Come on now. Anyone picked Alvey was brain dead. Listen, my brother, you know what? Fuck off. I was brain dead last week. That was a bad play. Alvey wasn't a random dog. He hit hard, and I thought Allen might get knocked out coming back from the KO. Yeah, no, I didn't pick Modafferi, man. He picks Alvey the past week as an underdog. And Alvey had an advantage as he had full camp, and Allen came in week's notice, but the fight, yeah, game as it goes. And you know what? I was not super disappointed. Alvey still found that chin a bit, and I said, shit, he might knock him out. Alvey found the chin around one, but the elbow was too low. Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Alvey, LOL, that dude should have been cut 8 fights ago. Honestly, you might be right, man. He's bringing the heat. I'm not sweating, my brother. I'm not sweating. Yeah, Alvey almost KO'd him. It's a cage fight. Agreed, bro. Agreed. MMA fighters are brain dead? No, they're not brain dead. Hey, you take care as well, my man. I appreciate you chatting it up. MMA fans. Nah, I don't know, man. I think there's some great fans out there. I think there's some savage fans out there. Well, we ran through the entire card. I finished it off with the quick picks, which I like to do, man. I like it, bro. I like it. Alex Hernandez, bro. Alex Hernandez. But all right, guys, that's pretty much it for me. We ran through the card. Not in record time. It was almost 2 hours in here. We got like 1:43. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, participating in the conversation. Make sure to smash the likes. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. UFC 271. It's going to be a great card. I'll be live for the entire thing. So keep it locked in at MMA Experts. Much love to all my people supporting. You guys are all fantastic. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. And yeah, I'm going to agree with that Bobby Green lock statement. I like it, bro. Hey, anytime, my dog, anytime. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. I hope everyone had fun. I'm going to slide out of here. Good night, my people. Peace. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a great night, everybody.